Yo, 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 yo. It's the homie Mac. Music, art, culture, knowledge. Reporting live from the Dogon. Each one teach one. Peace and love. Um, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you have yet to do so, subscribe to the YouTube channel 82 Kings. Follow the movement on Instagram at MacTV_82. Hit that like button too, man. I need that like. I need those likes. I need the algorithm to feel my presence. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, real quick for this session of Mac Minutes, I want to talk about Joe Biden's Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's Zoom meeting with civil rights leaders, black civil rights leaders. Shout out to the homie Charlie Hustle. He's the one that put me on to where you could hear the recording of the interaction in that Zoom. I think, yeah, it was a Zoom meeting, Zoom chat. I'll put the link to that in the description. It comes from this publication called The Interceptor. It's funny because part of me feels like this is not leaked information, like this was done intentionally. I can't really convey why I feel like that. It's just a hunch, just a feeling I have. But we all know that things need context, so I'm not necessarily sure what happened or what was necessarily said before all of Biden's responses. But I feel like I feel like this Zoom interaction, this meeting with these civil rights leaders, it pretty much corroborated everything that I've been saying about Joe Biden. I think Joe Biden is just diet Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? What's the term? Distinction without a difference, where there's a artificial distinction made, but there really is no difference. I think the Democrats did a masterful job of using propaganda, of catering their whole campaign to black women's ego, catering their whole campaign to, I guess, put the onus or put like this blame on black men to, I guess, guilt trip us in a lot of ways. That's what I felt, and I'm not the only one that felt like that. A lot of people have said this. And then I think they know that black people, we're very spiritual. And the downside to that is sometimes a lot of emotion. More often than not, a lot of emotion comes with that. And a lot of times when you're dealing with people who are spiritual, who are hypersensitive, and who are prone to emotion, they tend to get caught up in optics and symbolism. And I think I think the Democrats did a masterful job of propagandizing their whole campaign. It is what it is. This whole lesser of two evil thing, you're still choosing between evil. Evil is still evil, regardless to what extent. One evil may be a little bit more prodigious or far-reaching than the other, but it's still evil. What am I saying? Back to the meeting. Joe Biden, the way that he talked to those people, to the people that were in attendance, it was tantamount to how I've heard adults talk to children when they're misbehaving. I feel like his tone was very condescending. I think his tone was like he just sounded like hella irritated and vexed. Like, come on, guys. I think at one point he had said, well, by 2040, European white European Americans are going to pretty much become a minority, or they're not going to be as pervasive population wise. And you guys are going to have to start dealing with Hispanics, and you guys are you're going to have to change up change up your approach. And my thing is, nobody, again, I didn't hear what was said before that because they didn't play that. They only played the sound bites. But my thing is, what the hell do you even mean by that? You know, black people, we have always, I think our downfall has been, we've been overly eager to work in concert with other people, and then our movements get co-opted and we get fucked. That has consistently happened. So I don't necessarily understand his intent behind saying that. You know, R.I.P. Casey Goodson. I got very, I felt very frustrated when, in context of hearing the sound bites, I felt like Biden was basically saying, yeah, we'll deal with police reform later. Just not now. We got to get Warnock and Ossoff in. Not now. We can't worry about that right now. We got to get Ossoff and Warnock in. And my thing is, like, a black man was literally murdered by police. Already, it's like, this thing is of Olympian proportions. The amount of black men and black women who have been killed by police. You know, and I just feel like I'm tired of our issues always being put to the back, to the wayside or on the back burner. And then you look up and we don't get shit. You know, I feel like I just listening to Biden talk, like it just reminded me of a lot of the presumptuous God complex that a lot of white people have, specifically white men with resources and power. He said that at one point, I think he said, like, I've done more for your people, or I've done more for black people than a lot of white people and even some black people. And that, you know, that didn't sit well with me. You know, I'm not looking for any white messiahs. I don't think many black people are looking for white messiahs. I think what I've been hearing is there's been a lot of anger amongst black people. We're just tired of these empty promises. We're tired of the optics and symbolism, and we're going to hold you accountable. You know, in Joe Biden's defense, these were sound bites. So I didn't get, no one has access to the full conversation, to my knowledge. It may come out eventually, but he didn't, the way he talked to them, it did not sound as if it did not sound like someone who was a public servant. He sounded, again, like he was talking to children, like a teacher talking to a child in class who's just misbehaving. You know, like it almost was like an inconvenience to him to even have this conversation. Again, I don't expect anything from Joe Biden. You know, he said he's going to try to come up with some commission with holding police accountable. He did say some things that I agreed with. I think he said, you know, the point is to bring accountability to our police force. And he was saying how the term defund the police, it came across as if we're saying dismantle or disband the police. But nobody's saying that. I think they said only maybe 15% of the police budget actually goes towards fighting crime. That's what I somebody fact check me. But my thing is, like, how long we gotta wait till you decide, like, when is the right time? You know, my thing is, if Ossoff and Warnock get in there, I don't want to hear shit from the Democrats. You guys have the means to work things out. You guys have the means to serve issues that disproportionately impact black people. You have the means, and I'm tired of it. A lot of people dragged me throughout this whole election cycle. Just shut up. We just need to get Trump out. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, like, we didn't make any demands. We collectively did not make any demands. We had a lot of cool slogans, defund the police, Black Lives Matter, but we didn't make any demands as far as policy as a collective. You know? And it's just very frustrating how it's like we're always on this waiting list, us as black people. And, you know, somebody could say, well, Maurice, you know, black people, y'all got to get it together. Y'all got to tighten up, blah, blah, blah. But my thing is the onus is on the people who are in office. That when you tell me that I put you there or you're thanking me for putting you there, you know, black men literally voted against their self-interest for the greater good. Black women did the same. So don't tell me, oh man, if it weren't for y'all, we wouldn't have got up in here, and then you don't do a damn thing for us. You know, in a way, I'm kind of glad that Kamala Harris and Biden are in office. Because my thing is, we have to hold them accountable. All this symbolism crap, these folks are on the clock. What are y'all going to do for us? What are you going to uniquely do for black people? I heard something about East Indians getting, I guess their visas are going to be extended, and they're going to extend more visas to East Indian people. And I have no qualms with that. Everybody wants a piece of the pie, but I want to make sure we get a piece of the pie. You know, more than a piece, more than half a slice. That there's something significantly done to our benefit. That we see transformative politics as black people. You know, and I think again, Biden and Harris are on the clock. We will hold them accountable. I feel it. I feel like more and more black people are getting fed up with politics as usual. And my thing is, if nothing changes, the Democrats will have zero credibility with me, and I will just have to vote third party, or just vote down ballot Democrat, something, because it's ridiculous. You know, I'm tired of older generations of black people who play respectability politics, black people who were just saying, oh, we just need to get Trump out. You know, I want them to understand and realize, like, look, these people got to show and prove. You know, like, you're telling us to go with these people. Y'all want us to, a lot of the older generations of black people and the other group dynamics of black people that I mentioned, y'all are so pro-Democrat and you're so liberal, but it's like, my thing is, these people don't give a fuck about us either. And I'm thankful that more and more black people are starting to see white supremacy is on both sides of the ballot. You know, this lesser of two evils crap is nonsense. You know, this is probably the most I've cursed ever. But I'm quite perturbed. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. But Joe Biden, you're on the clock. Kamala Harris, you're on the clock. I'm hoping that I'm wrong, but I don't expect anything but optics, symbolism. They may take some exceptional Negroes and put them in positions of power, but damn that. No, fuck that. We need policy. I want to see policy, things that will have a generational impact on the quality of black life. We haven't seen transformative politics since the 60s. And I'm tired of things that of just things being co-opted. You know, like, for example, what is it? I can't think of the policy name right now. Affirmative action. When affirmative action came about, the primary benefactors of it were white women. You know. But yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. I hope black people are paying attention. I think we are, probably more so now than ever. Let's continue to hold these people accountable. Like I've always said, I feel like, you know, Trump and Biden are a distinction without a difference. Biden was, Strom Thurmond was a staunch racist, and this same Strom Thurmond was one of Joe Biden's mentors. I don't know. People say Joe Biden has changed, whatever. But I just the way that he talked to those people at the meeting, the civil rights leaders, it was almost like he was sunning them, like how you would like, to use my East Coast terminology, like y'all are the little boys and girls that need to get in line. You know, that's how I felt. But that's your homie Mac. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace and love. Each one teach one. Signing out from the Dogon. I'm out.